coming up. It's nice and bright. It's windy up here. There we are. We're up to the top.
People are coming up. That's
I'm trying to focus, but it's so close.
The bumpiest part's right at the end.
Did we drive here this time?
Yeah, we drove another
Montezuma Pass.
Okay, we'll go to the bathroom before. Yeah,
So this road actually continues all the way down to Parker Lake.
That one?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes down to Parker Lake.
Would that be faster than?
I don't know. I think it's because it's dirt road. It may or may not.
Oh.
All right. So the plan is to come out of Ramsey Canyon sometime today. When I get when we get in a little ways and I have service, I'll text you to update everything. All right, kiddos, we're gonna get out right now.
Can you go potty, Brent?
Brad, we're gonna get out right now. I'll see you later today. Okay. Have a good day at school.
Okay.
Get a video of the kiddos. Hey. All right. I just want to. Oh, I'm getting video. I'm getting video.
I'm so freezing cold.
Okay.
Close the door.
Hi everyone. We're at Montezuma Pass. We are heading out today to do this section of the AZT. It's cold and windy at 7:15. Clear day, but definitely windy. So if you hear my voice, that'd be good. As you probably can tell, the wind was really bad. So we started out at Montezuma Pass. I was walking through the parking lot, getting ready to get to the trail. Here's the crest trail that we'll be taking, which is the Arizona Trail. This is where the trail picks up after doing the Yaqui Ridge Trail. The gusts of winds were crazy. Sun was just rising, and the skies were clear, but it was windy for sure. It was beautiful, and we just started hiking up to the side of this mountain out in the open here, and it was fun. You know that the trail is always a fun place to be, and with this high desert and these mountains, we were expecting to see some extremes, and we surely did. So with the sun rising and the wind blowing, we started our journey this day. All right, what do you think of the hike so far? So while the wind kept it nice and cool, the uphill climb tended to warm our bodies up. Here's just a view of the southern exposure as we got up on a semi-ridgeline. And again, beautiful, beautiful scenery, and wind still howling. We're trying to figure out where we're going to go at this point. So our plan today was to hike from Montezuma Pass, get to Bear Junction, and take the spur trail out to Ramsey Canyon, where we could be picked up by our son-in-law, who is in the Army and is stationed at Fort Huachuca. Well, here I'm just trying to get you a view of how hard the wind was blowing. You could see that little tree shaking, and of course this grass was just really, really blowing hard in the wind. this spot in here has got some nice trees and just a really pretty spot. And a little bit of a windbreak here. Gonna be heading to the sun here. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. Hour and 10 minutes, and we've been going up a series of switchbacks right now, trying to hopefully get up to a ridge line. We're not at the park boundary yet, but we're getting closer. So we're still getting used to the elevation. I don't know if it's a cave or mine. I don't know. Yeah. Try not to shoot in the sun, but there's the parking lot. Cell tower, Coronado Peak, whatever lake or pond that is behind it. And of course Mexico. Down that way is the road winding up. But yeah, we're going up this series of switchbacks again, so we weren't quite sure exactly which way or pass we were going to go over, but alright, not quite to the top of this pitch. There's a cement tub. Oh, there's still water in the bottom of it. Probably just from rain. But another cave back in there. That one's definitely barred off. But interesting to see these on the way up. We got to go up there, we think. And that'll be our first big catch of the day. And probably be able to see Miller Peak from there. There in the background is the parking lot. I think we're finally getting to the top of this ridge. These are the dead trees we were seeing from down below. Oh yeah. I'm sure Border Patrol uses it too. Oh, that tree, yeah, get a picture. So there's a tree. Oh look, there's actually like a, if it's the park boundary, you can camp. I wonder if this is the park boundary. I don't know if there's a sign or anything. But definitely a little campsite over here. Retired from that 2 miles up or 3 miles up from the border. There's a spot here. It'd be awfully windy. But in an emergency. Oh, we still got some more climbing to do. I thought we were at the top. Not quite at the very top yet. Huh? As we are steadily climbing up, the elevation is beginning to come into play. Finding the elevation, the wind, and the cold was quite a challenge, and a lot of hard work, but it's well worth it. Here we're near the top of a ridge line and looking down through these canyons. Right there is Coronado Park with Montezuma Peak there to the right. And panning back, it's just a beautiful sight to see. And we're kind of guessing at this point if any of that is Miller Peak or Carr Peak or anything like that, but it's not. But still, you just keep trudging up the trail, and just the energy of the day keeps us going. trail. Arizona Trail. Nice new sign. So that is a canyon for sure. That's Canyon. A little bit of ice on the trail, not bad. In the shade. And now we just got to get to Miller Peak Junction. And then we should be pretty downhill by then, hopefully. We're getting closer to Miller Peak Junction. Just climbing up this side of this mountain on a rock trail. You can see the valley below that we're going to hike into. That looks a long way down.
It looks far.
But once we get up to this junction, we'll take a break, and then we're going to start descending for the most part. Slight bumps here and there, but so we're going to continue on the crest trail. We're going to take a break here, and then we should be descending quite a bit, and we're going to come out Ramsey Canyon eventually.
Okay.
So let's find a spot to sit. Supposed the trail go this way, huh? I mean, we can sit over there. Yeah.
Just like relaxing, coming down the hill. That's where you trip and fall.
Yeah, that's where I got to be the most careful, coming down.
You can't be relaxing at all.
The climbing up is hard work, but
You don't usually hurt yourself.
it's not, I don't, it doesn't bother my knees at all. We are at just past the junction of Miller Peak Summit and the Arizona Trail. We're stopping to take a break. We've been hiking for about 5 hours. And so we're gonna just head down here, stay on the AZT for a while, and then when it breaks off to go to Ramsey Creek, that's the one we're gonna take, and that's where we're gonna get picked up. So it's quite a climb. We're well over 9,000 feet here.
Oh, it was a tough one.
And
Oh, it was a toughie.
it's actually cool in the shade and cool. I've got a cool breeze here. So, and then so once we drop down, we shouldn't be a problem. But let's get through this little area. All right, so we've been in the snow for a while. Since Miller Peak Junction, we've had snow. We're on the shady side of this mountain, so snow. It looks like it's starting to thin out. Looks more manageable. Wouldn't want to do it in the evening or early morning.
Alright. We got slippery snow. Oh, wow. Gotta walk slow, because it's a little slippery. Let's see. There's some rocks, but I still feel like there could be ice under there. I don't know. What do you think? There's ice right there. I slipped. Careful. Whew. Woohoo. Keep going.
All right, we got to that snowy part. It was 0.8 mile from Miller Peak Junction. We hit snow and we stayed in it the whole time. Now we're on a lot better trail in this pine forest, and it's really beautiful. So we'll hopefully make up some time. This is the area we just came out of, right through here. Oh, lower. Yeah. So like I said, it was like not quite a mile from Miller Peak Junction that we got out of it. There was snow and some ice. I mean, it was walkable, but very slow. We didn't have any kind of help with our feet, so we just had our trail runners, and We made it. All right, we made it to the bathtub.
And it's very nice.
Water flowing nicely. So for us, we've got 1.3 more miles on the Arizona Trail, and then we're going to branch off and go down to Ramsey Canyon to get picked up. And we'll pick up from Ramsey Canyon back to the trail in the future.
Ooh.
What's wrong?
Ooh. All that walking with the ice, it's like this.
Yeah.
You have to walk with every muscle tight. It's like, oh. Yeah, that was fun.
Bear Saddle Junction, Bear Junction. So we are jumping off here from the AZT, and we're going to go to Ramsey Canyon for our egress. So what's nice about this canyon is it's going to be cool and mostly downhill, except for one uphill past Ramsey Creek.